5. Help finds little Christian. Little Christian felt very much inclined to cry when he heard the voice of a friend. He'd almost made up his mind that Evangelist was wrong, and that the king did not care to have little children traveling along the road to his beautiful city. "I'm so small," he thought, "and so stupid. I can't even get safely across this plain. What should I do if I come to a high mountain or a deep river?" But just at that moment, a squirrel named Help, who was one of the king's servants, came near the slough and saw poor little Christian struggling in the mire. Help was a kind-hearted boy, and he ran at once to see what he could do for Christian. "How did you fall in?" he asked, but little Christian could not tell him. "Evangelist said I was to go to the narrow gate, and I did not know about the marsh." "Didn't you see the stepping stones?" "No, I was talking to Pliable, and we were not looking at the ground." "That was foolish. Where's Pliable?" "He got out, but he went home, and he did not try to help me." "Well, don't be frightened. I shall be able to reach you in a minute. The king will always take care of you. I wondered why he sent me over the plain today, but it was because he knew you would need me. Take hold of my hand and put your foot here. There, you are quite safe." Little Christian stood, trembling, with tears in his eyes. "You're very kind," he said. "I should never have gone out by myself." "No," required Help, "but I don't think you would have. Are you going to the Celestial City?" "I wish to go, but I'm afraid the way will be too hard for me. Perhaps I'd better wait until I'm older." "No, you must not wait. The king will watch over you, and whenever you need a friend to help you, he will send somebody." "Are you sure?" asked little Christian. "I'm such a little rabbit, and the other things all said I was stupid." "Never mind what they say. If you're one of the king's pilgrims, you're quite safe. You may find the long road hard, but if you keep on bravely, you will come to the city at last, and then you will forget your trouble because you'll be so glad to see the king." He spoke so kindly the little Christian did not feel afraid of talking to him. "Do you think I shall find my mother in the Celestial City?" he said. "She's with the king." "If she is with the king, you'll find her. Is it long since she's left?" "She went when I was very young. I can't remember her at all, but we have her picture at home, so I shall be sure it's her. She looks so sweet and kind. Sometimes I cry because she cannot love me." "But she does love you," said Help. "The king does not let his creatures forget. I have no doubt he told her already that you're coming to the city, and she'll be watching out for you." He was kneeling on the ground, wiping the mud from little Christian's clothes and fur with tufts of soft grass. He rose now, saying, "You've soiled things very much, but you'll have new ones before you get to the city. Don't lose sight of the light of the narrow gate, and walk as quickly as you can until you reach it. Goodbye, and remember, the king will take care of you." "Just tell me one thing," said a little Christian. "Have you been to the city yourself?" "No, I've been nearly to its gates, and when the king gave me some work to do for him, and I shall not get to live in the city until it's finished." "How long will it take me to get there?" "I can't tell you that. The journey is long for some more than others, but if you love and obey the king, he will be sure to guide you to the city at the right time. Now, I must go. If you're frightened again, cry to the king, and he will hear you."